Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennessee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tennessee.com.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled day to bring you breaking news out of Summertown, Tennessee, where a one-of-a-kind property has just hit the market and it's turning heads all over the region.
Reports confirm this is no ordinary home. We're talking about a stunning 16-acre estate featuring a modern ranch-style home with almost 3,000 square feet of single-level living space, meticulously designed for comfort and style. Sources say the property comes with its very own mother-in-law home and a 30 by 90 workshop that has an 800 square foot apartment.
In the center of it all is your own private resort, a sparkling pool surrounded by an awesome pool house, a place to unwind, to entertain, and to make every day feel like you're on vacation. Opportunities like this don't stay on the market very long, so for more information, contact Stacy Springer, 931-242-9263 before the story changes. This has been your breaking news real estate update. Now back to you.
Nobody makes hauling more affordable than C&D Hauling. Serving southern Middle Tennessee and northern Alabama, they supply premium materials like asphalt, sand, gravel, and much more for whoever needs it, like contractors, builders, or homeowners. Call today for a free quote.
Volco Auto Supply in Lawrenceburg has a legacy of being a family-owned and operated company. Since 1927, our business has grown and evolved into today's one-stop source for all your automotive supplies. But in that time, one thing has stayed the same, and that's our commitment to our customers and their needs. At Volco Auto Supply, you'll find everything for your car, truck, or even fleet of vehicles, but with good old-fashioned customer service the way it needs to be. That's Volco Auto Supply, 416 Buffalo Road in Lawrenceburg. Visit VolcoAuto.com.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Back to school equals back to big savings at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Score 0% financing on select models and up to $15,000 off MSRP on new 1,500 trucks. Over 150 used vehicles, all priced to move and below market value. Need service? Our expert team is ready, and we've got loaner vehicles to keep you moving while we work. Hurry into Heritage Automotive, where the deals are hot and the savings are huge.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome in everybody to the X Sports Network. Taylor Plott here alongside Hayden Burks. More middle school volleyball action here at Coffman Middle as they'll face off once again against Battle Creek Middle from Spring Hill, Tennessee, And obviously the last matchup between these two, Battle Creek won 2-0. Actually, Battle Creek was behind big against Coffman in that second set, and then they came roaring back and stole it away from the Lady Panthers. So we'll see if Coffman can get some revenge this evening. Referee checking both sides and the lineup. Hopefully there's no lineup issues like there were last time these two met. Yeah, really. Hayden talking about the confusion from last time. but it looks like we're all squared away this time around. And it will be Coffman serving first. It'll be Allergy. As she sends it away, and here comes Battle Creek on their end. That's going to be hit just too far. And immediately Coffman gets on the board first. That's going to be a tough play, but played well. That was by Jackson on Battle Creek's side, but it does fall for another Coffman point. And there's Collins, and her hit was long. 3-0. And another long hit. That one by Chapman. So all Battle Creek's opportunities have gone out of bounds. Comes Maddie Bird. Her send is received by Battle Creek. Collins with another chance. Diving attempt by Holloway, but that's going to end up leading to a point for Battle Creek. So 4-1, Battle Creek serve is Chapman. And this could be hit right into the net by Surratt. Here's Bird again. That one's going to be hit by Coffman at the net and tipped back out of bounds. 5-2. And we'll get a substitution as Hayes comes in for Callie Wu. It'll be Lorelei Smith serving now for Coffman. And she'll get a point off of that serve. Diving attempt back there by Allergy and was saved. Collins with the hit. Another save by Allergy. Maddie Bird with the flip over, and that one's going to be immediately hit. I believe that was Collins again. That will fall for a Battle Creek point, 6-3. Be Parker now serving for Battle Creek. That one's going to go just a little long with a point to Coffman. Now Emma Surratt serving for the Lady Panthers. Chapman sends that one over and finds a soft spot back towards the back corner. 7-4. That one's a low serve by Collins. I believe that was Allergy who was trying to get to it, just a little too low. That one was another low serve. That one was hit into the net. And tried to be handled, but another point for Battle Creek. 7-6 now in this first set. And now we're all tied up at 7 apiece. That one served right into the net by Collins. So Coffman regains the lead. We'll have Isabella Mitchell coming in, and it'll be Maddie Bird serving. Her serve handled by Battle Creek. That's going to be sent over by Merriman. Merriman handling it again. There's Chapman. Another soft tip by Merriman. That's going to fall and tie us back up at 8. That one's going to fall right in front of Macaria Hayes. And Battle Creek regains the lead, 9-8. This is Young serving for Battle Creek. That was Sawyer at the net. No, excuse me. Stennis at the net. Is going to hit the net, and Coffman down by 1 will get the serve back as Kylie Wu checks in, and will be the next to serve. Hers looked like that came off the head, just a little funky, went into the net, 11-9. Does fall for another Coffman point. That one's going to be tipped at the net by Jackson and falls for another Battle Creek point. There's Collins, another point. That one's going to hit the side of the net. And Josie Elledge coming back in. I believe she will be next to serve. 13-11. Chapman sends it over, handled by Elledge. Maddie Bird on Coffman's side. Collins with the spike attempt. Handled. That's going to go just in bounds. Ended up being a point for Coffman, 14-12. And Lorelei Smith serving again for Coffman. Here's Collins at the net. Quick flip over. Diving attempt by Elledge. Maddie Bird, that's going to go too long. But they're saying tip, and they do call it. So that will be a point for Coffman, so 14-13 instead of 15-12. There's Lorelei at the net. And it's going to end up going right into a dead spot in the back corner again for another Battle Creek point. There's Maddie Bird again at the net. Quick flip, and that's actually going to be, she carried it to the right instead of actually flipping it over, and we'll have a timeout for Coffman. We'll take it with them. You're watching the Exports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
And welcome back to the Exports Network. Alongside Hayden Burks, I'm Taylor Plott. 16-13 is your score in favor of Battle Creek right now. And Battle Creek does have the serve. I believe that is Jackson serving. It is. There's Surratt at the net, and that goes right into the net. And it looks like that was Allergy and Surratt who were going after the same ball, and that was hit out of bounds. 18-13. And Jackson still serving. Maddie Bird's attempt goes over the net. That one's going to fall. And that's Collins at the net again. Collins, that was handled by Holloway, but that goes out of bounds. And another timeout for Coffman, and we'll take it with them. 20-13 here on the Exports Network. Welcome back to Exports Network. Taylor Plott here alongside Hayden Burks. 20-13 in favor of Battle Creek right now in the first set. And that's going to be a point for Coffman. Comes, I believe that was Mitchell. Or excuse me, Merriman, I should say. Not Mitchell. They have, Battle Creek does have their names on the top back of their jersey. That one looked like it was Mitchell, but there's no Mitchell, it's Merriman. 21-14 in favor of Battle Creek. Maddie Bird's attempt goes out of bounds, but that's going to hit back over to Battle Creek side, but around the net, so it's going to fall for another point for them. Maddie Bird's attempt, quick flip over by Lorelei Smith, handled by Battle Creek. hit over. That was probably going out of bounds, but hit by Allergy. And Holloway's attempt goes below the net. Collins serving for Battle Creek. It's tipped over by Nielsen. Another Battle Creek point. Looks like maybe a double hit or something for Coffman. So Battle Creek 1 point away from taking this first set of 3. And it's tipped over by Hayes. There's Coffman's return. Maddie Bird, quick flip over, handled by Chapman. She sends it over. There's Holloway. Another flip over by Hayes. That one's going to land, and that's going to be the set point for Battle Creek. They win the first one 1-0. Coffman will have to respond to keep this match going. And we're going to take a break. You're watching the Exports Network.
It's one of our biggest sales of the year, the Storingly Furniture Labor Day Sale. Come shop our 3-acre showroom with Labor Day savings throughout. We have a huge amount of furniture in stock and ready to be delivered, featuring famous name brand furniture from all over the world. And all in-stock outdoor furniture is on sale now. Plus our huge selection of mattresses in stock and ready to go. Plus 0% financing is available and free delivery too. Don't you miss the Storingly Furniture Labor Day Sale.
When it's time to build a home, remodel, or add on, Hamby Builders is this area's experienced construction company. From site selections to floors, doors, windows, trim, tile, bathrooms, and kitchen, the Hamby Builders team can make your home the home of your dreams. Hamby Builders is licensed and insured with over 20 years of experience in homes in Giles, Lawrence, Wayne, and Murray counties. Trust your home construction or light commercial project to the team with experience and integrity. Hamby Builders. Call 931-629-5264 or 931-629-9472 today.
Bring your outdoor dreams to life at Loretto Nursery and Landscaping. This one-stop shop can help you get your project done from start to finish. Go see for yourself. They have a wide variety of plants, from tropicals to ferns and trees, plus hanging baskets. What they have to offer goes beyond what looks good. They also supply concrete, mulch, compost, and drainage culverts. Don't forget about their on-lot buildings and chicken coops. You think that's all? You can also stop by to fill up your propane tank. Loretto Nursery and Landscaping has you covered. Stop by 409 South Military Street.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as the Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to the X Sports Network. Battle Creek Lady Bears took that first set. So Coffman and the Lady Panthers will have to respond here to keep the match going. Referee checking the lineup once again on the Battle Creek side. And it will be Lady Bears serving first, and it will be Parker. And we're ready, and here is the first serve of the second set. Here's Surratt at the net. Diving attempt, and it's going to fall for a point. And Allergy coming in off the bench. Chapman setting up for Collins. That's going to be off of the hand of Holloway. Now it's going to be served right into the net. That was by Merriman. So 2-1. Hayes coming back in. That'll be Lorelei Smith serving. That one barely gets over the net. Diving attempt on the Battle Creek side by Sawyer. So kind of starting the same way the first set started. We'll see if Coffman can actually get a win in this second set. Surratt sending it back over. Jackson sending it over for, goes out of bounds, I should say. And it'll be another point for Coffman. Excuse me. I believe it is. Yep, another point for Coffman. So 4-1. That one hit off the speaker, and Parker tried to get in there and save it. And that one, Parker tried to get that one, but that one hit off the top of the net on the Battle Creek side. So 6-1 in favor of the Lady Panthers. Up at the net, here's Collins. That's saved by Surratt, and Surratt tried to tip it back over the net, but couldn't. We'll have Stennis coming in for the Lady Bears. There's Surratt. Another opportunity, diving attempt by Battle Creek. Smith with the diving attempt. Here's Hayes, and she finds a soft spot. 7-2. As Nielsen comes in off the bench. And it'll be Surratt serving. There's Maddie Bird. That one's going to go long. That's going to go long again. So 8-3. And Mitchell coming in off the bench. It'll be Maddie Bird serving. And it's off the support beam up top, and that was miscommunication. Who's going to get that one for the Lady Bears? So Coffman starting to take more of an advantage. 6-point lead, 9-3. As Young at the net. So Battle Creek will serve now, and it's going to be Jackson. That one hits the top of the net, doesn't go over. And Coffman back to a 6-point advantage. And Callie Wu coming in to serve. There's Chapman, Merriman, handled by Maddie Bird, goes back over the net. Quick flip by Chapman. Nielsen. Here comes Merriman with a soft tip. She finds a soft spot. Callie Wu and Abby Holloway both diving, couldn't get to it. It'll be Stennis now serving for the Lady Bears. 10-5 here in the second set. And that one's probably should have been handled somewhat by either Holloway or Wu, but that lands. Another point for Battle Creek, make it a 4-point deficit right now. And that's going to land out of bounds as Isabella Mitchell attempted that one. Up at the net, here's Hayes. Diving attempt on the Battle Creek side. I believe that was Jackson, and it was. So Abby Holloway serving. Chapman, Merriman finds a way over the net. Here's Maddie Bird, excuse me, Surratt. It's going to ricochet off of a Coffman player. I believe it was Holloway. I'll make it 11-8. It was kind of an interesting route that Mitchell had to take. She'll get another attempt, or excuse me, Surratt gets an attempt. Collins, diving attempt. The multiple diving attempts, and nothing could get up high enough off the ground. There's Mitchell. Diving attempt by Battle Creek. Can't tell who that was. It looks like I have a point for Coffman as Chapman, I believe, reached over the net. Yeah, Parker coming in off the bench. And Josie Elledge also for Coffman. Here's Merriman, handled by Wu. Set up for Maddie Bird. Quick spike and a hit at the net by Collins, but nothing she could do about it. There's Parker. Merriman, diving attempt, but nothing to show for it by Elledge. That was a hard one to try to get to. So 13-10, Coffman still leading. They've been leading for a while, but Battle Creek has been chipping away at that lead ever so slightly. We'll have Parker serving it. And another miscommunication there, something. So now it's back to or gets down to a 2-point advantage by Coffman. So diving attempt by Wu, and that's going to go out of bounds. That will lead to a timeout. 13-12, Battle Creek coming back. We're going to take a break with them here on the Exports Network.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Welcome back to the Exports Network. 13-12. Coffman still with the lead, but it's shrunk to a point now. And Battle Creek still with the serve. It's to be handled by Holloway right up to the net. That's going to fall for another Lady Bear point, and we're tied up at 13 apiece. And then Coffman needs this set to force a third and final one. That one's going to go out of bounds. That one's an easy, just let it go for Coffman, and they'll regain the lead 14-13 as Lorelei Smith will now serve it for the Lady Panthers. Here's Collins, handled by Holloway. Here's Maddie Bird, quick flip. Parker to Jackson. Lorelei over to Maddie Bird, another flip over. Here's Collins again. That one's handled by Holloway, but she tipped it in the wrong direction, as that one was a tough one to try to handle. And now Sawyer serving for the Lady Bears as we're back tied up 14 apiece. Maddie Bird handles that one well. Up at the net is Parker. Chapman. That's going to find a soft spot. Nobody maneuvered back there in time. Here's Maddie Bird again, handled by Parker. And Lorelei Smith flip over. That's going to be a point for Coffman. A diving attempt by Jackson almost went into the scores table. So we're back tied up at 15. Now Emma Surratt serving for Coffman. It's like we're having a conversation between Chapman and the referee at the net. Not sure what she was talking about. There's Jackson for Battle Creek. Tips right into the net. So Coffman takes a 1-point lead. Jackson handled by Allergy. Here's Maddie Bird again. That was Stennis at the net trying to tip it over. Now it'll fall for another Coffman point. 2-point lead now. Here's Jackson. Handled by Smith. Flip over by Nielsen. Another Coffman attempt. Here's Maddie Bird. She looks like she went kind of out of bounds-ish and hit it, I guess. Maybe went around the net. Young coming in for Battle Creek, as Chapman will be serving. That one barely over the net. And not sure what the call is. They'll say out of bounds. It's like the line judge didn't really have a good point of view. As Mitchell coming back in off the bench. And it'll be Maddie Berg serving. And that one goes into the net. So no one can really gain more than a 2-point advantage right now. As we continue to go back and forth, Coffman with the 1-point lead. Stennis at the net, saving it for Battle Creek. Here comes Merriman. That one's going to fall for a point. Another point for Battle Creek. Timeout Coffman, 19-18 in favor of Battle Creek here in the second set. You're watching the Exports Network.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Welcome back to the Exports Network. Taylor Platt here alongside Hayden Burks. 19-18. After Coffman had a decent lead, Battle Creek kept chipping back. And they continue to do that, but now with the lead, 20-18 here in the second set. Yes, 2 points has been the largest lead so far in this back and forth action, at least over the past, I would say, 5 to 10 minutes. And looks like it's going to end up being another point for the Lady Bears. So Coffman really needing to turn it on here, or they'll be flirting with a 2-0 loss. And Jackson hits it into the net. There's a break that Coffman needed. It'll be Callie Wu serving for the Lady Panthers. That one goes long, 22-19 now. It'll be Sawyer serving. Wu sends it over, but out of bounds, 23-19. And looks like we have a score discussion, maybe. Maybe checking the score. And the referee's coming down off his stand. Not sure what this discussion's about. Maybe serve out of position or something. That's going to end up being a point to Coffman. So 22. They have 22-20 on the board. It looks like we're good to go. So 22-20 is your score. Coffman with the serve. So much needed break there for the Lady Panthers. Maddie Bird handles that one. Mitchell sends it over. Saved by Bird. Surratt finding a point. 22-21. Collins, Merriman into the net, tied up. So after a much-needed break by Coffman on what looked like maybe a out-of-order serve or something has led them to tie it up. Collins saves it for now. Chapman sends it over, handled by Holloway. Surratt, and over the back by Jackson. There's Lorelei Smith. Surratt again. Finds a point. 23-22. Holloway serving for Coffman. Here's Collins. Stopped at the net by Emma Surratt. Great defensive play at the net. And Coffman 1 point away from getting us into a third set. Here's Chapman, quick flip over, handled by Callie Wu, tipped off of the rafters up there. Long save by Jackson. Here's Merriman, quick flip, diving attempt, saved, tip over, back over. Surratt does it again and gives Coffman the set win in that second set, and we're going to head to a third set after 25-22 in favor of Coffman right there. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more here on the Exports Network.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Here at Fields & Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my two uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields & Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
Hi, I'm Jeff Overton, pastor of Mars Hill Baptist Church. It's that time of year again where the hallways of the schools come alive with life. We love hearing the children go back, their laughter, their squeals, the excitement. And we want you to know at Mars Hill Baptist Church, we're praying for you as you start back to school. Whether you're in the kindergarten and starting your very first day, or whether this is your senior year, it's the last time you're going to walk the halls of that high school. We want you to know we're praying for you and we're supporting you. We're praying you have a great, productive year, a safe year, and when you come to the end of this school year, you look back and say, what a great year it's been. I also like to encourage you. We have a great children and student ministries at Mars Hill Baptist Church, and we'd love to come alongside you and help you grow in that area of your life as well. So as you begin this school year, begin knowing we're behind you, we support you, and we love you. God bless you. Have a great school year.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to the Exports Network. After back and forth action on that second set, Coffman took it And we're heading to a third and final set. And here we go. That one's going to go. Oh, it looked like it was going out of bounds, but that was Sawyer who tried to get that one. Holloway sends it over. There's Collins by Allergy. And another great play by Surratt. Surratt, excuse me. She has been a big help on the defensive front. That one goes out of bounds, 2-0 Coffman. That one's going to go out of bounds, tipped off of Holloway's hand. Chapman sends it over. Maddie Bird, Lorelei Smith, and that one goes out of bounds, tied up at 2. That one's going to go off Holloway's hand again, funky. Yeah, some of these serves by Chapman coming in with some steam. Same thing. Callie Wu off her hands, and that'll lead to a timeout. 4-2 in favor of Battle Creek. We'll be back on the Exports Network.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
And welcome back to the Exports Network. Taylor Plott here alongside Hayden Burks. Third set, 4-2 in favor of the Lady Bears. Surratt tips it over. There's Wu. Collins over to Jackson. Handled by Elledge. There's Lorelei Smith, quick flip over. And that one's going to be tipped at the net on the Coffman side, and it's going to end up falling in a soft spot. So Battle Creek with, I believe, the past 3 points. 3 or 4 in a row. And it stops right there as that one served into the net. And Hayes coming in off the bench for Wu. Lorelei Smith now serving for the Lady Panthers. Up at the net. Chapman finds a point for Battle Creek. Comes Surratt. Flip over by, I believe that was Merriman, handled by Coffman. That one's going to end up becoming another Battle Creek point. And now 7-3. That one's going to go off Lorelei Smith's hand. Funky. A lot of mishits now for Coffman as they fall behind now by 5 points. Diving attempt by Holloway. She'll get the chance to send it over the net and does. Collins. And it looks like the head coach for Coffman was wanting her hands over the net, but no call on that. But she does get a timeout, 9-3 in favor of Battle Creek. We're taking it with them here on the X Sports Network.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house, and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
Well, back to the X Sports Network. Battle Creek on a run here, 9-3 in this third and final set. Coffman's going to need to get something going here. And Surratt does just that again. She's been the key factor in this Coffman comeback in the second set and trying to keep them alive in this third one. And she'll get the serve next. Here's Merriman, handled by Elledge. Surratt with the save. Collins, handled by Lorelei Smith, but tipped kind of down, and nobody on the front line could get to it. That'll be a 6-point deficit for the Lady Panthers to try to overcome. As Collins is now serving. Smith gets it over the net. There's Jackson, handled by Elledge. Nice diving attempt at the net. And another one there at the net. Good play by Hayes. Much needed point for Coffman, 10-5. And Maddie Bird now serving. It's handled by Jackson up at the net. And that's going to end up finding a point. That was Stennis at the net. Now Parker serving for the Lady Bears. Handled by Maddie Bird. Here's Smith. Diming attempt by Sawyer. That's going to fall just in front of the net. 11-6 as Callie Woo's checking in and will serve. Up at the net. Nice handled by, that was Nielsen at the net. Had to look that one up. Looks like that's going to be a point for Battle Creek. As Callie Woo and Smith went at the same ball. That one's going to be a miss hit by Stennis. Coffman hanging in there to an extent, 12-7. As Holloway serve goes out of bounds. It'll be 13-7. So Battle Creek 2 points away from getting this third set victory. It'll be Sawyer serving for the Lady Bears. Here's Surratt. That one goes into the net. So 1 point from Battle Creek taking this one. Handled by Wu, setting up for Surratt. Diving attempt by, I believe that was Merriman. At the net is Collins. Another tip over. Holloway over to Lorelei Smith. Surratt gets that one saved. Back and forth action. Here's Jackson for Battle Creek. Goes into the net. 14-8. As Mitchell comes out and Allergy comes in and will serve. Barely gets over the net, handled by Chapman. Collins at the net. Surratt couldn't get it saved though. She had the opportunity but couldn't get it saved. And that will fall for the final point of this match as Battle Creek wins it 2-1. Good fight by Coffman. Good fight by both sides. Really good match here this evening. But Battle Creek gets this one 2-1. That'll do it here on the Exports Network. So for our producer extraordinaire Hayden Burks, I'm Taylor Plott. Thank you for joining us. Have a great Monday evening.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.